coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to a Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand.
What's going on, Barry? What's going on, everybody? It's Hotep Thursday. Welcome to the Hotep's Been Told You After Party with yours truly, Cannon Hotep. And riding shotgun is my man, Jay Powell. What's going on, Jay?
What's good, Cannon? How you living?
Chilling, can't call it, can't call. I'm sipping on my Tito's with my...
Oh, my goodness. You fancy. This way you got to put the pinky finger up in the air one time.
There you go, there you go. With my with my 7-Up Zero Sugar and my Minute Maid Zero Sugar.
Goodness.
It's a little nightcap. Anyway, I'm happy you guys could join us. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when we got new content coming out. Please share this stream, guys. Let people know we live. If you're catching that replay, leave a comment. Let me know how we doing. Question for today is, do you think Oklahoma City bombing was an op? Woo! So if you don't know, we going Koofy on tight tonight with a Rumble exclusive. Going Koofy on tight tonight with a Rumble exclusive. Anyway, before we get to that, we got a couple of news topics we're going to touch on, man. Anyway. Oh, man. So how you feeling, Jay?
Doing good. Feeling pretty good. I got a little bit of the kids bug left over in my system, but, you know, hopefully it'll be all right.
Bruh. Like I said, I'd rather catch the COVID base, bro, than to get sick from a kid, boy. Kids' germs hit different. Kids' germs hit different.
They're like over here bouncing around and just fine. I'm over here coughing and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, man alive.
I remember I was at my sister's house one day, and her daughter had a little cold, and she was playing around, and she came up my face and did one of them, you know, the raspberries, where she spit all over my face, boy. I woke up the next morning, boy. I woke up the next morning like, Lord, take me now.
Oh, goodness.
God.
And I have, you know what's bad with me, though? When my temperature gets up to like 101, 102, that kind of stuff, I have fever delirium. Have you heard of fever delirium?
Yeah, I've had fever delirium, bro.
I go a little cuckoo. I'm like, I'm awake and cognizant, but I get confused real easy. And I'm just like sitting there talking about bears waiting at a bus. I might have to go pick them up. You going
to the teddy bears picnic, Jay?
Man, I was heading out there and I missed it. Now they all left. First time I think around, my wife said, "What are you talking about?" Now she knows. I'm just like, if we ever have to go to the doctor's office, you have to let them know this man has that fever delirium. I
had it so bad. That I thought it was little people next to me telling me how to lay a certain way so I could feel better.
The little man told you?
No, little people. My goodness. Like 5 or 6 little people, bro.
Was it the Oompa Loompas or the Twin Peaks little people?
No, I'm talking like fairies, nigga.
Oh, shoot.
No, like Osmosis Jones. Remember the movie Osmosis Jones? Like I had like little
small
organism people. Yeah, like fucking Miss Frizzle when she sent the kids in the bus. That small, telling me how I should lay and stuff. Jonah with the $3 Canadian. I appreciate you, Jonah. He says Cody Nodgers, she's in the light. Not sure what that means, Jonah, but appreciate you. Bro, LSD elves. I don't know if I was on LSD. I don't know what the fuck my mother gave me. I was young. I was probably like, I don't know. I was probably like 10 or 8, somewhere around there. But it was bad,
Yeah.
boy. I had the delirium, and I had it when I was a kid too. I had
Oh.
that shit like I was when I was adult. I mean, holy smokes, boy. That fever delirium ain't no joke. The man gonna say something other than fever delirium. Get out of here. Anyway, so Jay, I really wanted to touch on that shit you sent me earlier, right?
Oh, the zombie cards, right?
Yeah, y'all see these zombie cards, yo? So Jay was sending me these zombie cards. I never heard of these motherfuckers, but these are a little sketch. These like some weird like garbage pail kids type like Illuminati cards or some shit.
Yeah, it kind of does. Like, I guess everyone wasn't really taking a look at it like I was, because, you know, I took a look at it and I said, oh, you about to throw it on the screen?
Yeah.
All right.
So the first one we got the Olsen twins is zombies with, I guess, Uncle
All right.
Jesse and
Yeah,
Bob
see, John
Saget.
Stamos
Yeah.
over there on the left, he's out of it. He got a little tore up. But look what happened to Bob Saget. Now, keep in mind, these cards came out back in 2007. And what I was noticing from them was that a few, like, so it'll feature, like, the zombie character. Like, so, okay, they're the living dead. But then it'll, like, have, like, either a human character or another character that's, like, been decapitated. And that character will wind up really no longer with us in real life. This came out in 2007. And you have Bob Saget down there. And he's no longer with us here in real life either. And I was thinking, well, yeah, that's a little predictive programming-ish. Kind of just like what came out a few years back when those Illuminati cards came out, like you mentioned. What's the you got another one?
Rosie O'Donnell
check this
and
one out.
Barbara Walters.
See, in the background, you can see there's Joy Bear and I think Jenna Bush.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's Rosie O'Donnell. Look at her shirt, people. What does it say on her shirt? And this was 2007 too.
That's crazy.
And then look at who's about to die right there. Barbara Walters, and she's no longer with us.
That's
and then
I didn't put that out when I saw the Trump part. I was like, is this a new card? So this is from this card from 2007?
Yeah, 2007.
Like I said, this is fucking Illuminati cards, god damn it. This one crazy. That's fucking Jamie Foxx.
Look, Mame Me Fox. And what's going on with Fox right now? He's been in the hospital.
Right.
And this is depicting him as the living dead. And there he is with Ray Charles. And of course, Ray Charles no longer with us either.
That's crazy. I've never heard of these cards before. Hollywood zombies.
And then look at the title here. They're rich, they're famous, they're dead. And then you see who you see on the front.
MJ.
Yeah, Michael Jackson also no longer with us.
He died in what? 2000 what? 2008?
Hey, was it 8 or 9, Chat?
Yeah, 2008, 2009.
It was either 8 or 9.
That shit's crazy to me. I never heard of these cards, bro.
And then
what's this?
You got other dude right there.
Is that Don Imus?
Don Imus. Look who's killed him. A group of black girls have taken his head off and
nappy headed hoes and got him.
Yeah, that's who got him.
Golly mighty.
He's dead, and so he died too.
Yeah,
so,
but he did the nappy headed hoe shit. What did he do that like 2000?
They decapitated his head off.
He did the nappy headed hose thing. I think it was 2003 when he said that.
Yeah.
Jonah with another $3. Appreciate you, Jonah. He says Cody was offered the contract shared link, which I appreciate. I'm gonna check that out. But yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know if you call that shit predictive programming, Jay, or what you call that shit, bro.
Well, I think that you can call it predictive programming because it's not necessarily that they may. Okay, so let's say that that the person behind it isn't being predictive, but the programming that you're getting is predicting something. And I think that's one way to look at it without it being necessarily someone behind it or it being nefarious or them having everything laid out. Because I think a lot of people think that everyone might have everything laid out. But maybe when an artist is doing something, a little birdie in their head is like, hey, why don't you draw so-and-so dead?
Maybe it was some little fairies that was helping me feel better.
Exactly. That's the little people.
Oh,
so
shit.
I I really think that's kind of interesting. And it's just like those Illuminati, that card game called the Illuminati card game too. And we look back at it, and it's got that one picture of what looks like Trump, and it's got the picture of what looks like the towers and all that stuff. And that was made back when like in '99 or somewhere like that.
Yeah,
it was made a long while back ago. And it talked about it talked crazy stuff like weather machines and all kinds of different stuff in that card game.
Yeah, definitely. But that was interesting to me. I wanted to share that with everybody. That shit nutshell. I'm telling you guys, truth is stranger than fiction, and art imitates life, right? Just saying. Or life is imitating art. Who knows?
It's like the expiration date on Neo's driver's license was 9/11.
Yep.
And that episode of the gunman, the lone gunman episode that came out right before that day in September.
Yeah, that episode was 100% about that. About that day in September.
Hardly enough. Just via coincidence.
Philip Kill says they had serial killer trading cards in the early 90s. It was crazy. Their stats were bodies killed and whatnot.
Yes, they
used
did.
To be worth a lot. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, they remember that when they came out with the whole O.J. Simpson cards and the O.J. Simpson comic book. They even came out with what was that girl? Nancy Bobbitt or whatever her name was. They came out with a comic book of her too, I think.
Who was it? Oh, Lorena Bobbitt.
Lorena Bobbitt. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
And Nancy Kerrigan and Lorena Bobbitt mixed up together.
Jonah says anyone who was here, the book is Cody. That's the book he brought up yesterday. Choosing the Light: Secrets of the Oklahoma City Bombing, worth multiples of the price they charge for it. Jordan McLovin, what's going on? He says certain things have an effect on the universe that we don't understand. Then it happens. Oh yeah, I hit you with the Don DeMarco for that one. That's crazy. Derek Percy was the lead creator. That's nuts, bro. So speaking of art imitating life, I finally got around to listen to some of these AI songs, bro.
Oh, there's some gold tracks out there. What'd you listen to?
Oh my gosh, bro. I finally got around to some of this shit. So this is what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna let y'all listen to what actually got me started down the rabbit hole, bro. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all see what actually got me started down the rabbit hole. Oh my gosh, yo. This shit is fucking nuts. Hold on. Actually, I can just listen to it. Y'all don't need to see it. Hold up. Oh, man.
To the window, to the wall, until the sweat drops down my balls, until all you bitches crawl. Oh, skeet, skeet, goddamn.
Hold on, Jay. My bad. I'm at this. Yo, so they took Frank Sinatra and he had him sing "To the Window, to the Wall." Did you hear that? Have you ever heard that? Bro, it's fucking
That's
hilarious.
solid because it sounded just like Frank Sinatra.
Oh my God. Man. One more time for everybody in the
crazy.
back.
Good. These AI songs, some of these are so crazy.
This video has no sound. How does video have no sound? I just played the goddamn video. Hold on. They trying to mess with me. They trying to run a game on me. What is going on here? Oh,
Old Blue Eyes.
Old Blue Eyes. Why is it not playing now?
They had some of the... Did you watch the original?
Oh, they said
11?
the video ain't got no sound now. Are you serious? Greasy, how the video ain't got no sound? Yeah, they done killed the window to the wall with Frank Sinatra, bro. What is going on? Let's see if I can't find it. That shit was great.
Did you hear the Drake track, the Cold Winter Drake track?
No.
Did you get to listen to that one? Oh, that was, man, he was spitting some heat in that.
Yeah,
I wonder if the artist could take some of these songs.
Here you go. We gonna
and just remake it.
Here you go. Can you hear it?
To the window, to the wall, until the sweat drops down my balls, until all you bitches crawl. Oh, skeet, skeet, goddamn.
Man, Frank
It
Sinatra
sounds just like Frank
doing a rap
Sinatra.
album.
Uh,
It might be cleanest.
That's my
all
favorite.
day.
That might be my favorite part of the song, though. This one part right here. I'm gonna have to isolate this shit and put it in my fucking my soundboard, bro. Is this it right here?
Goddamn.
Yeah, that part right there.
Skeet, skeet, goddamn. Goddamn. Skeet, skeet, goddamn.
I don't know why that shit, because it don't even fit, but the shit is hilarious. Oh man, I heard that. That's what made me go down the rabbit hole, Jay. So then I listened to the Jay-Z joint.
What's the Jay-Z?
The Jay-Z AI cover. You didn't hear that, bro?
No, I didn't. I heard Drake. I heard a couple of the Weeknd tracks. I heard I don't know. There's just some. There's so much going on.
Listen to this shit, bro.
Look at these channels blowing up off this AI music.
I know.
They got millions of views.
Listen to this shit. Is this it right here?
So grimy.
Fair use, fair use. I don't know if I should say it as an AI song.
Tell the young they can never become what they aspire to. Born in a cell with no
AI.
one who can inspire you.
Your highs are as never as high as those that lie to you.
Pretending that they live in the sky, lying behind your roof.
Shooting holes up at your ceiling, trying to find the proof, trying to fight the feeling.
That's AI, yo.
Tied up like the noose they've been concealing.
Dipped in a diamond so that you find it appealing.
Time for dealing. Despite y'all dealing, we are the savages, the natives who fight the appeal of all your lavishes. The brave.
I think it's like not Ninth Wonder, Wonder Child. I can't remember who that is in the song. I forgot the person. I don't know. The shit is fucking dope though.
Man, some of the
Y'all dealing, we are the savages, the natives who fight the appeal of all your lavishes.
Like that's classic Jay-Z right there, and that ain't Jay-Z. At first I thought that was Q-Tip,
Could it be broken?
but it's not
See, it all
Q-Tip.
gets flipped by those who master this.
Who give a whole new
Bro,
meaning to what you mastered said.
that's
Jumping
old
over
Jay-Z
the walls
right
on
there.
old mattresses, the savage.
We are the savages.
And then it sound like a Premiere beat. God damn.
Yeah, everything is crazy. I would love to hear some Goody Mob or Outkast,
Who you talking
a
about?
new one,
You know how
new one
scary this
featuring
shit
all
is?
kind of names.
You know how
Huh?
scary this shit is? You don't even need the artist no more, bro.
Just need their voice.
You just need their voice.
Ooh,
And then they got the AI pictures, the pictures of people, like the AI is getting better with that.
they've got to start splitting royalty with the artist, because I think that Let's Get Ready to Rumble, you know that.
Yo, but it don't matter.
That's
Can
gonna
you
be-
copyright your voice?
Yes, that's gonna be the next wave. That's what they're talking about.
Like,
Tom
no,
Hanks was
this
talking
ain't
about that
Jay-Z.
too.
He just sound like Jay-Z.
James Earl Jones was talking about that too, because Darth Vader can't be with us forever, can he?
Bro,
Can James
that's-
Earl Jones
no,
do every?
he can't. They're gonna need AI. Yeah,
They're gonna
yo,
need
the
AI
many
to
men,
keep-
the many men
they're gonna
covered
keep
by
making
Jay-Z.
more-
Let me see.
More movies and more shows featuring Darth Vader. They're gonna have him out there.
Because I'm pretty sure this shit ain't getting monetized anyway. This shit right here. Now, I'm not gonna lie. So you can kind of hear AI trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I think I've heard
with
this one.
mini men
It's
joint,
not
but
as,
it's still close.
yeah, not as on
Trying to
point as
take
some of
my
the other
life
stuff.
away. I put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me. My back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me. Cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men, many men.
Bro,
Wish them. That's what happened every time.
Listen to Pop.
Something like a Lee in this prime. I walk the block with the bundles. I've been knocked on the humble. Swing outs when I rumble. Show your ass with my gun do. Got a temper, nigga, go ahead. Lose your head.
that's
Turn your
crazy,
back on
bro.
me.
It's getting that good. And by the way, Tyler Durden, AI wrote that song. AI wrote that song, if I'm not mistaken. The song with Jay-Z and I forgot who the dude is. The second voice. I want to say it's like Ninth Wonder, not Ninth Wonder.
The
that's
chat,
just the Big Brother dude.
they have the AI chat part where you can put in lyrics that'll start putting in the stuff. This one says it was written by some person though, right?
Was
Look
it
where
written by
says. Look where it
somebody? It
says.
wasn't AI?
Written by Mr. J. Medeiros.
Okay.
Medeiros.
Okay. Never mind then.
Produced by
I
20
stand
SL.
correct. I stand corrected. So it was written by somebody and produced by somebody. That sound like a fucking. That sound like
I saw
a
somewhere
Premiere
where
beat.
someone was putting it in.
That shit going to my
to
playlist,
a generator
bro.
though.
Shooting holes up at your ceiling.
Yo, I'm putting that shit in my playlist.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. There's some. That's hot.
That's fire.
Right.
It's called Savages. That shit is fire, bro. But could you imagine that? You don't even need the artist no more, bro. You don't need them to recreate music. All you gotta do is have a good writer. And shit, AI be writing shit. So, like, remember that rapper or that AI rapper that remember like a year ago?
Oh yeah.
That shit like a Ghetto Max Headroom, and it was fucking
Yes,
apparently
right.
writing his own shit. Bro, I'm telling you, yo, it's crazy now. Like, I don't blame the writers that's on the writer's strike. They like, yo, y'all, no, because Chat GPT, yup, it could take our job, and because it can do what it can do what we do in less than like a few minutes.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna have movie script writer programs to
Right.
come out.
Yeah, AI is a tool,
write a movie for me.
Montoya, but AI going to take over a lot of fucking jobs, bro. You don't got to pay AI to fucking spit a hot 16. You ain't got to pay AI to spit a fucking hot 16.
You're right. And then you can make it any style of voice, a made up voice if you wanted to.
And imagine when people sign their likeness over to these record labels. They sign their likeness over to the record labels. Who said the record labels gotta fucking go with you?
Listen to this, Ken, and think about this non-disclosure agreement.
Right.
You can have a big name artist, say like The Weeknd or someone else, and say that they were just out and they didn't want to really even come to the studio or anything, and they say, "Hey, don't tell anyone that the AI
that shit in." Yep.
The AI did it, and you know I wrote part of it, but I was really laid up
because AI don't need 16 takes. 20 takes, 100 takes. AI gonna do that shit in one take.
I'm thinking that's a move that these actors and different characters are gonna start pulling. You can see how it could work in this new Star Wars stuff too. You see the Mandalorian always has that mask on his face.
They don't need Pedro Pascal.
They don't need Pedro Pascal. They need his they just need one take of his voice and likeness and he's good to go.
Fucking AI is one take Jake out this bitch.
And you wouldn't know it.
Boy, I'm telling y'all better make sure y'all own y'all shit. Y'all better start getting on y'all horse out here, artists. Because AI coming for your job. That fucking song is fire.
The songs are getting like
first off, whoever wrote that bitch, artists need to get with him. He need to be somebody ghostwriter. That song is fucking fantastic.
That's the issue. That's the issue with the industry, right? That's the issue with the industry is you've got talent everywhere. Cassius Cam, salute to you. You got talent everywhere in any genre. No matter what what people say, they maybe only see the mainstream stuff all the time. There's people everywhere. So there's good talent all over the place. But if you're not maybe connected, you don't have the right looks, different this and that. You're at the AR, the director, blah 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 blah, all day every day. Then you're not getting on, right?
Yeah.
Is it unfair? Yeah. but what can you do? And let's go put out your own stuff independently and stuff like that. And then even then you might only amass, a few tens of thousands of, follows or whatever.
Ricky B says, "Oh, you don't want to make music no more? That's okay. A song with your voice will be top 10 on Billboard, but you're not getting paid."
Shout out to Ricky B.
That's a fact. Shout out to Ricky Bascom, man.
Absolutely.
Speaking of that,
I watch his content.
Yeah, he got some cool ass music, right? That's some shit.
Content
he in a
quite
fucking
often.
league of their own, but it's catchy and it keeps you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Ricky, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, LP says own your masters. Nah, you gotta own your voice. I know, right? McLovin says I consider myself a libertarian, but I always thought UBI, universal basic income, was inevitable, but it's not a bad thing. Thing is, in order to have universal basic income, you need capitalism. You need capitalism to be able to fund that shit. Just saying. record companies plotting on the comeback. They can, yo. Oh my gosh, you just imagine Pac coming out with a whole new album. Who's to say that the albums, because like they say, like shit like this has been around for a while. They just letting us hear it, right? Imagine them albums that Pac had out, you know, after he died, right? Remember that song "God Bless the Dead" where it say like it sound like he's saying "Rest in peace" to my homie Biggie Smalls. Put them 8 hours out back then. You know what I mean? They already had him at Coachella as a fucking hologram.
Oh, you're right.
You know what I mean? What's up,
Elvis Presley and them.
Yeah. He said, plus, don't these record companies already own these artists? They can't just use their voices. Shit, yeah, they can. If they own your likeness for a few bits, like we're releasing your likeness for you in this contract.
I mean, think about how the estates, they can go to these estates too and say, hey, we need Shirley Temple, we need Frank Sinatra, we need, you know, whoever. You know, go down the list of different people and then put them in the stuff.
Yeah. Emmanuel said, this is crazy in the legendary words of Frank Sinatra, skeet, skeet, goddamn.
Exactly. That would be cool to have a new Frank Sinatra album out, though.
Yeah, and sing it like that, just singing like some gangster shit. He just singing that shit. What was that band back in like the early 2000s that did the cover of Eazy-E? Cause the boys in the hood always hard, come talking that trash and we'll pull your card. Remember that? Yeah. Ain't nothing in life like to be legit. Don't quote me, dog. I ain't say shit. I used to hear that shit on the local rock station. I forgot that group, but it was on the local rock station. I used to listen. That shit was fucking funny. I forgot the name of the group. That shit was funny. But yeah, yo, I'm telling you. And then imagine deepfakes already. You see that deepfake they made of Tucker Carlson saying some fucked up shit about black people. You ain't hear that shit?
Nah.
But you could tell it's a voiceover. Yeah. Let me see.
Goodness.
See if I can find it. I'm telling you, yo, deepfakes gonna get crazy too. Where's that shit at? Tucker Carlson was called him up, pranked him. Where that shit at? And people thought that shit was real. Hold on, maybe that's in my IG. Let me see. Cause I got a couple things I want to get to before we get to this what's the name? Let me see. Nope. Hold on, let's go. Damn. Oh, whatever. I gotta find it. But yeah, it was like he was like, yeah, and bitches and niggas. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Let's see if it's on here. That fucking song is fire, bro. I'm gonna bump that shit tomorrow. Let me see. Tucker. I know somebody sent that shit to me, though.
Excuse me.
Let me see. But yeah, yo, AI about to get crazy, bro. Deepfakes are crazy. Like, remember we showed the Morgan Freeman shit?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to tell what's what. They preparing us for Project Bluebeam. That's what the fuck happening. They preparing us for Project Bluebeam, bro. That's what I think. I think they preparing us for Project Bluebeam. That's just my opinion on that. That shit gonna be coming soon, bro. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine walking outside and seeing a fucking UFO hovering over your fucking house?
Yeah, man. You see a lot of people shooting it.
Bruh.
There'll be people firing in the air. That's gonna be the bad part.
Spider-Man Far From Home? Spider-Man Far From Home did that shit.
Yeah, they had it was drones with projectors attached to them, right? Flying around projecting images.
Yeah. And I was like,
they all flew in a swarm so they could project big images together.
Right. I was like, that's Project Bluebeam out this bitch. Let me see. I know I had that shit. I really want to look at that. That shit was interesting as fuck. Cause what it was, you can clearly see that they had like a previous time Tucker Carlson like a video they were showing, but it wasn't him. It wasn't him, but I forgot where I seen that shit at for real. Fuck it. I can't find it. But I'm telling you, Deepfakes about to get crazy, bro. Deepfakes is about to get crazy.
It's looking that way.
I'm telling you. Anyway, let's get back to it. What was I at? Let's go here. Let me see. They know they did the Biden shit where they fucking super. Jonah sent me that shit. That was interesting too. That was funny though, but you can tell that was a clear like fake thing. So, did you hear this shit, yo? Check this out.
What's up? Oh my goodness.
Teenager set school on fire after her phone was confiscated. 19 students confirmed dead. HU staff Maurice C.
Ghana?
Yeah, in Ghana. According to reports, a fire was started at a Ghana school on Monday by a student who was angry that her mobile phone had been confiscated by authorities. The dormitory where the fire broke out had locked doors and covered windows, resulting in the tragic death of 19 students, most of whom were local girls. The teenager has since been taken to the hospital where she's being treated for burns, with BBC News claiming that she has since owned up to the reckless crime. Reckless crime? That's fucking murder. That's fucking murder. Bro, these kids getting out of hand. These kids getting out of fucking hand, bro. You set a fucking fire because somebody took your phone?
It was in Ghana.
Yeah. Wouldn't have thought that shit. But then think about it. Remember like the one video we saw where the teacher took his fucking Nintendo Switch and he fucking
started beating on him or whatever?
DDT'd her. Like he fucking tackled her in the fucking hallway, started whooping her ass.
I mean, the girl was pepper spraying the other guy.
Then the other dude that was the teacher was getting pepper sprayed by the girl because he had her phone. These kids getting out of hand, bro. These kids getting out of hand.
The musician.
What do you do?
Burnt down his school at 6 or 9.
What do you do, yo? These kids, I'm sorry, yo. You gotta whoop your kids' ass. These kids have no respect, yo. Wasn't there a boy who shot their mom because she didn't buy him a PlayStation? I vaguely remember something like that. But these kids are out of fucking pocket, bro. Let the teacher call me and say one of my kids got out of hand because they took. I'm a boy. I might catch a charge. There's no consequences for these kids no more. These kids think they're a fucking protected class. What's up, Mop Deep in the building? What's this? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. But yeah, no, fuck that. These kids think they're a protected class, bro. No, fuck that. They gotta get their ass beat. You the man, y'all. Appreciate you,
That's
y'all.
under 25.
Yeah, this it right here. Yo, shout out to Mop Deep for the fucking assist, bro. We'll play it in a second. But yeah, yo, these kids is out of fucking hand, bro. Like, you burn down the whole school. You got kids fighting teachers over their phone because they, first off, they ain't supposed to be using them without their permission in the first place. They are a different fucking breed, bro. So Kill said they're a different breed. My toy says they're also entitled because of that. Yeah, bro, fuck that. Fuck that. Nah,
Was it the house that got tore down by the young man?
Oh
or a
yeah.
different one?
So they said that the mother took his game and he did that shit. Then they said he just had like a mental break or some shit like that. Fuck that. That nigga went Hulk smash and he tore that whole apartment up. They said he was my size like 15. But that's from parents not putting their foot in their kids' ass. They have no respect for adults or authority. I remember my father used to tell me that shit, boy. I say my sister used to suck her teeth a lot and all that other shit and get sassy. You know, sometimes I'll be sarcastic and we catch it. And my father like, fuck. He's like, look, I gotta do it. Because if you think you can get away with this shit with me, you think you can do this shit to a cop. That's what my father used to always say. If y'all think y'all can do that shit with me, I know y'all think y'all can do that shit with a cop. You know what I mean? He's right.
And did you show them the video of your dad wrestling?
No, I ain't showed that shit yet. I'm gonna show it in a second. But he's right. Like,
yeah.
If the kid can snap on you and suck their teeth and cuss you out, and you can be all sorts of bitches and motherfuckers and all this other shit, what you think they're gonna do when they get around other adults? There's no respect there or authorities. And now you wonder, like, oh, my baby, why my baby laid out in the street shot? Because you spared the rod. That's why your baby laid out in the street. That's why your baby got fucking suplexed by a fucking gym teacher. That's why you in court looking at your kid about to do 10 years in juvie or whatever the fuck they do. I had a healthy fear of my parents, Jay. Yeah. I love my parents. My parents is like some of the greatest parents in the whole world. But guess what? I wasn't fucking with my parents. I remember my mother told my sister to do some shit. My sister sucked her teeth, bro. I'm sitting there eating breakfast. All I remember, yeah, Future, I'm from Baltimore. Yo, all I remember, yo, is a fucking ice tray coming past my line of sight like this, bro. And that shit was in slow motion. I watched that motherfucker hit the wall within inches from my sister's face. My mother was doing dishes and she threw that bitch like a fucking ninja star. And that shit just missed my sister's fucking face. My sister's like, and was like stuck. And my mother said, you ever talk to me like that again, that shit won't miss. I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? But we need that type of parenting. Stop all this helicopter parenting. You want to put kids in timeout and shit like that? No, they ain't getting beat, Emmanuel. And look, I know some kids don't need the whoop. It's a lot of kids that need ass whoopings. There's some kids that learn from timeouts and fucking taking their things or whatever, or like lectures. And then you got the kids that just got that strong will and they gotta get that ass whooped. They gotta have at least a fear of their parents. And I ain't talking about, go fucking off on your fucking parents. You know what I mean? And you, yeah, man, I'm gonna let y'all see this video. My father, 59 years old. Man, if I do that shit right now. Let me see. This is my father at 59, yo. Here we go. One of his employees. My little brother made this video. He sent it to me. This nigga was laughing his ass off.
Hold up, I'm gonna get a water real quick.
All right, you saw the video, right? Yeah, I'm gonna play it for everybody else. What's up, Jay Wink in the bill? He says you can talk first, but if they aren't listening, you have to open their minds. Oh, you gonna open their minds with an ass whooping. You know what I mean? So let's get to it. Let's check this shit out. Let me see. So, to some context, my father, one of his employees was talking shit, right? Because my father do jiu-jitsu, which is great for him because he has an autoimmune disease that kind of is like attacks his muscles, right? His core muscles and stuff. So doing jiu-jitsu and shit like that help keep that shit at bay. Right, so I'm proud of him. He didn't want some competition despite having the issues that he have. But I'm gonna show you what my father looked like at 59, and just imagine what he looked like when he was 30 or 35 or whatever fucking old he was when I was in high school.
Since my father does jujitsu, one of his employees challenged him to.
That's my father in the tank top. Okay, 59.
A match.
This nigga's scared.
This is how it went.
He's a total comeback. Yo just fell on the ground. Break his ass, break his ass, break his ass. Break his ass. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this nigga. This nigga took all that shit. Get the fuck out the grave, man. Get out the grave. You going borrow, bro. Look, the nigga. Yo, you took all that shit.
So he got him to the ground, put him in a fucking Kimura.
You took all, yeah, you not.
He wanted round two.
Look at that shit.
It didn't go so well.
I'm done.
He needs some milk.
That's 59. Imagine him at 30. Or 35 or whatever. In his prime. Like I said, I had a healthy fear of my parents. Period. It was times I did dumb shit. Right? It was times I did dumb stuff. But I learned quick when I felt them consequences. When I felt them consequences, I fucking was like, yeah, you know what? You know what? Yeah, I ain't doing that shit no more. Sneaking in the house, get caught, I ain't doing that shit no more. Lying about drinking the last bit, I ain't doing that shit no more. You know what I mean? Saying it with my mother, just as scared of I still to this day don't cuss in front of my parents. I'm a grown ass man. I don't cuss in front of my parents. Because I got the respect for my parents. And not only respect for my parents, I got respect for other adults. These kids ain't got that shit, bro. I mean, I feel you, Emmanuel, but some of these, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Some of these kids, man, they need ass whoopings. I've seen the kids that you can talk to them and be like, look, and you can reason. And then you got the kids that just, they don't give a fuck until they got some real consequence behind that shit. Period. I one of those kids. I got my ass beat when I did dumb shit. I learned my lesson after that shit, and I wasn't doing that shit no fucking more because I didn't want that consequence. My mother beat my ass and then put me on like a month punishment, like 23-hour lockdown shoe program, nigga. I got to come out my room for school and dinner. The rest of the time, I'm in my room. I remember one time my father felt so bad for me, he had to plead on my behalf. Like, Ginger, he been in his room for like a month and a half. Like, you got to let the shit go. You know what I mean? I'm in that bitch like solitary confinement, looking out the window, watching my friends run down the street playing and shit. These kids don't got consequences, though. Sorry. He even said in the Bible, spare the rod, spoil the child, man. Like I said, salute to the kids that, you know, were manageable without, you know, spankings and shit like that. But there are kids that need their asses whooped. I'm not saying abuse them, not saying fucking beat the hell out of them. But you gotta get your point across. These kids, especially these kids today. Holy shit. Honestly, you may be able to avoid the ass whoopings if the parents just paid more attention to their children. You know what I mean? A lot of these parents nowadays, they don't pay attention to their kids. They just let the school raise them. Let teachers raise them. They ain't raising their own kids. Then when something crazy happened to their kid, I don't understand. Where were you? The first line of defense is at home. You didn't notice anything? You don't talk to your kid? You don't ask them how their day went? You know what I mean? A lot of parents don't. And then wonder where they went wrong. Why my baby? And a lot of the times the writing's on the wall, man. You know what I mean? And it's sad. But these kids, you got to get a handle on these kids. She burnt a fucking dorm room down and killed 19 kids over a phone. Over a phone. Bro. That shit is fucking crazy. That shit is fucking crazy, bro. Like straight up. Let's see. Okay, cool. It's still coming through. Where am I at? Here we go. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's go back. It's got a couple more things. Let me see. So did you hear about this shit where they trying to boycott Florida?
Oh yeah.
Bro.
See.
Did all y'all hear about this shit? They trying to boycott Florida. Do you know on June 1st all Latinos are staying quiet? What will Florida do? Look at this shit.
We're asking you to use your voice. We're striking against Florida. No Florida, June 1st.
June 1st, they striking. No work, no grocery shopping, no clothes buying.
First off, I don't want to hear shit coming out of a nigga mouth who got a fucking glasses filter on. He got sunglasses filter on his face. And a fake beard.
No gas getting, no nothing.
Let's boycott Florida. Let's either
fake ass Fat Joe.
I'm the tank and beg us to come back.
Paro laboral un día sin inmigrantes este 1 de junio en protesta a la ley anti-inmigrante.
I will no longer be buying any products that come from Florida.
I stand with La Raza.
Nigga picked up a bottle of Florida orange juice. Like he really think Florida orange juice come from Florida. Oh my God.
And all you Mexicanos out there, shut down Florida.
No Florida, June 1st. We're not shopping, we're not working. Don't buy products made out of Florida.
Oh no, not Florida. Sorry.
June 1st.
Everybody in this video looks soft. They was talking about life on Hotep's Been Told You. They look soft. S-O-F-T, soft. Holy shit.
Closing our businesses. We are basically giving America a day without a Latino.
1 de junio del 2023 vamos a hacer un paro laboral. Y si tú nos puedes apoyar con eso, hará la gran diferencia.
We are boycotting Florida's oranges and all produce that is coming from Florida.
No a los productos de Florida, están diciendo. El boicot es real.
And I'm going to boycott everything that comes out of Florida State, from produce to fruit to...
I ain't never seen a white woman with no edges. I ain't never seen a white woman with no edges.
Whatever.
Get the hell out of Florida. Don't go there. Boycott Florida. It's nuts.
It's like a fucking cockatoo.
We're no longer going to Florida.
Y'all get it. So they're boycotting Florida because Ron DeSantis made that law where it makes it illegal for illegals to work. So you're boycotting Florida because Ron DeSantis is making it illegal for illegals to work. I don't understand it, Jay. I don't understand it. He trying to... So you got illegals coming in. They taking up all the resources. They getting all the help, Jay. They getting all the Medicaid and the Medicare. They getting all the free community college, right? They taking all the jobs at a lower wage, right?
I see Emmanuel say Hotep Con Miami.
They taking all the jobs. They getting all the shit that all the legal immigrants that are here, right? And all the American citizens should be getting. But the way you handle it is boycotting Florida for sticking up for your rights and sticking up for your tax dollars. What the fuck sense does that make? It don't make no sense. And all of them in the video look soft. Look soft. You think the real, like, cause like, come on, let's be real. When DeSantis got elected, who elected him? When Donnie T won Florida, who helped him win Florida? The Latinos, you dumb motherfuckers. You know why? A lot of the Cubans, a lot of the Puerto Ricans, a lot of the Dominicans that live in Florida voted Republican because they were tired of the illegal immigrants coming over and fucking it up for them. These dummies on this video, they're the minority. Boycott. What the fuck is that going to do? We're going to boycott Florida. They ain't got the fortitude to do a real boycott. It's for the day. Just for the day. We're going to show them. What the fuck you going to show them? What are you going to show them? Not a goddamn thing. You know what that's like? That's like when T.I. was talking about boycott Gucci or whatever the fuck it was. He said to boycott.
Yo, you're right.
That shit ain't do a fucking thing. They don't give a fuck about that.
What was the Starbucks boycott about? What was that about?
I forgot. Oh, about the boys in Philly. It was like that Philly thing that happened where the dudes was in Philly and they was sitting in the Starbucks and they was dressed like they was homeless, even though that was just the look of how everybody fucking dressed like they homeless now. The more homeless you look, I guess the more homeless you look, the more money you actually got. You know what I mean? But Philly actually has a homeless issue where homeless like to come in and loiter around paying customers in stores. Baltimore, we have that where the homeless or the fiends and shit want to come sit in fucking Royal Farms or McDonald's and just beg people for money and food while they coming in there trying to get something, which drives customers away. You know what I mean? But that was what that shit was from. That was why HJ got his that's what HJ got his grift on. You know what I mean? Now, you know, that story was interesting. I don't know how to feel about it. I just know that when I seen it, I was like, all right, well, it seemed like Starbucks made a bad call, but I can understand it. You know, 'cause I see it in Baltimore all the time. People getting harassed. You got $1, you got this, you got that. We got homeless people just sitting in there chilling with all their bags and shit while people trying to eat, stuff like that, get their drinks. That's bad for business. You know what I mean? But this whole boycott shit ain't going nowhere, and it's gonna go nowhere fast. You stupid asses. I just can't understand it. Oh my gosh. You know, let's get a palate cleanser going on. Y'all want a palate cleanser?
Boys are boys from the beginning. If you were born a boy, you stay a boy. Girls are girls right from the start. If you were born a girl, you stay a girl and grow up to be a lady. Everybody's fancy, everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine. Only girls can be the mommies.
Facts, boy.
Only boys can be the daddies. Yeah, boys are boys from the beginning.
Shout out to my man, Mr. Rogers. Had to get that palate cleanser in there real quick, Jay. You know why?
I don't know why. I hate that.
So Candace Owens went savage mode, right? And like Candace, sometimes she rubbed me the wrong way or whatever. But like she went savage mode. So this video she has, it says transgender woman says her new vagina is now irritated. Candace Owens says it's not a vagina, that's why. So check this shit out.
Diagnosed with vaginal stenosis, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically when scar tissue gets built up inside of the vaginal canal to the point where it's like extremely
First off, why why does that person sound like fucking Shawn Wayans from White Chicks? Jesus.
tight and uncomfortable. And the thing is, for the first year after getting bottom surgery, you have to dilate your vagina religiously because it's a brand new canal that needs to be kept open religiously for the first year. And now that I have this stenosis, I physically cannot.
You know, they call it stenosis. I guess that's narrowing of something, because like I know like they have spinal stenosis and shit like that. It means a narrowing of like some kind of canal in your spine. So I'm assuming the stenosis is a narrowing of the faux vagina, right? And science tells you that because you're a boy, your body thinks it's a wound and it's trying to close the wound. So they keep saying dilate it. It means stick something up there to keep it open till the body gives up trying to fucking heal itself, and it just allows it to be. Jesus.
Dilate.
Wow, Zaya, I'm really sorry to hear that. Maybe part of the reason why you have to dilate your vagina religiously following that procedure is because it's not a vagina. And hearing you say, I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't know it was going to be this hard. This is what I'm talking about when I say that sociology overriding biology disturbs me. Did somebody have to explain to Zaya that it was going to be real hard to chop off his dick?
Was diagnosed with vaginal stenosis.
Oh, man. But that's the crazy shit. I'm telling you, Jay, the world's going to hell in a handbasket.
Man. Demons. Demonic.
Cassius Cam said vagina's a social construct. But that's the shit I'm talking about. This is dumb, and society is allowing this shit to happen. You heard Mr. Rogers. Girls are girls from the beginning. If you're born a girl, you stay a girl. Boys are boys right from the start. If you're born a boy, you stay a boy. It gets crazy. I'm shocked they didn't try to get rid of the girls have a penis. I mean, boys have a penis and girls have a vagina from fucking Kindergarten Cop. I'm shocked they didn't try to fucking delete that out the fucking movie. Did they try to delete that shit out of the movie?
Maybe they, whenever Disney buys it up, maybe they will. I don't know.
Like they try to delete Trump out of fucking Home Alone 2?
They have, I guess, is what you said, right? That's what people were saying.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
The new versions of it don't have Trump in it or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. He only in there for 2 fucking seconds. That should be tripping me out, yo. World's going to hell in a handbasket, people. Hide your kids, hide your wife, because they're trying to transition everybody out there. This shit is crazy, man. Oh my gosh, the indoctrination is real. Who said bring on Project Bluebeam? Tyler, there's like bring on that Project Bluebeam.
It's like whenever these topics get so crazy and everyone's doing something so nutty, everyone's like, "Where's the asteroid?" All that stuff.
Demon Ass said, "Yep, I'll be on the alien side. I want to ride back to their planet." This shit is nuts, yo. These people are trippy. I'm telling you, these
they
people
opened up. This is what I think happened. See, they opened up CERN. That's when they let out all these spiritual entities from the abyss. These demons, and they just started floating around and getting into people's minds and stuff like that, like the Evil Dead. And here we are today. It's getting worse and worse. When did they first open up that CERN and create that portal anyway? Was that 2012 or something like that?
Something like that. Oh, did I fuck it up? Oh, what I did? Oh, that's right.
Oh, 2015. See? 2015. And then ever since then, things have just been getting crazier and crazier.
Not to mention, like, fucking...
The Mandela effects.
Yeah, the fucking Mandela effect, bro. So check this out before we get out of here. We're going to head over to Rumble for this exclusive. I know you might have to roll, Jay, but if you can hang on as long as you want, because we're going to look at this fucking Oklahoma City shit. So this is the voiceover I was talking about with Tucker Carlson. He got his voice. The AI got his voice down packed. Now, check it out.
Charge they phone, get a sew and weave, twerk, be bisexual, eat McDonald's, wash they pussy in the sink, lie, take selfies, and talk shit through Wi-Fi because they phone never on. Bitches born in the 90s that's under 25 can't cook, can't clean. They don't want to work nothing. Niggas that's 31 and over get in relationships with them and wonder why shit ain't working. That's because all young bitches want to do is pop pills, smoke weed, get drunk, lay around, suck dick, eat hot Cheetos, charge their phone, get a sew and weave, twerk, be bisexual, eat McDonald's, wash they pussy in the sink, lie, take selfies, and talk shit through Wi-Fi because they phone never on. Bitches born in the 90s that's under 25 can't cook, can't relationships with them and one.
Oh my gosh, yo, that video had me
Carlson's
rolling.
not that far off, is he?
At all, bro. And some dummies thought this shit was real.
Were they mad at him?
Some dickheads thought this shit was fucking real. When I saw the video, I saw it was on IG. Well, at least you know what they think about it. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, yo, it's fucking fake. But where's the lie? Oh shit. Where's the lie? Where is the lie? That shit is fucking hilarious. It couldn't get no funnier. Only way it can get funny is if fucking Tucker did that shit for real in real life. Oh my gosh. Those said wash they pussy in the sink. Oh my gosh, that shit had me rolling, bro. That shit had me rolling. That shit is probably one of the funniest fucking videos I've seen in a very, very long time, brother.
Did you see that they fired that New York professor that was threatening to chop up the reporter with the machete? Did you just get that?
I thought I read something about that earlier, but I don't have it. The machete wielding, yeah, I saw that. It's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. This bitch thinks she was fucking Valkyrie from fucking Thor. Strippers use baby wipes on the floor. Ooh. Ooh, you'll say using Wi-Fi because they phones never on. That shit is fucking great. That's fucking fire, bro. They fired and arrested her, Jay Wink says. Oh, man. That's fucking funny. That shit is fucking hilarious. Goodness gracious. Anyway, we gonna go over to Rumble for a Rumble exclusive, guys. Let me go ahead and share this link. The link is already in the description, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in the chat as well. You get that link in the description, or you can use the link in the chat. We going over here to do a Rumble exclusive. We about to get full 10-4 hat. Put your koofies on tight. We talking about Oklahoma City, guys. We talking about Oklahoma City. So y'all over there on Rumble, hit that. YouTube, hit that Rumble link. We leaving YouTube. We leaving YouTube. We leaving YouTube. It's Koofy on tight time, guys. For Jay Pylon is Cannon Hotep saying, be safe, stay strapped, and don't miss. Also, take it away, Mr. Rogers.
Boys are boys from the beginning. If you were born a boy, you stay a boy. Girls are girls right from the start. If you were born a girl, you stay a girl and grow up to be a lady. Everybody.
Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax.